Sorry about the slight delay there. I ended up having to reboot the entire PC because HP3 had destroyed all my audio on every other application. So yes, I ended up having to reboot the PC. But that's fine. The PC is rebooted. We're all good to go. And here we have it. This is Clive Barker's Undying. Now, just before we begin this, I want to mention that this is a horror game. So for those of you that struggle with horror, you might not like this. It is quite an old game, but it has some fantastic horror in it. Also, if you are interested in being able to play this game yourselves and buy it, then you can do so by simply going down to the link that I've left in the description of this live stream, where you can buy it for like £5 or £4, I think even. It's really cheap. And it's the only place where you can actually get the game now. So yeah, worth it. One thing I am going to quickly do, because I see it's a little dark on the stream, just turn the brightness up one. Should hopefully be alright now. Right, we're going to do a new game. And I'll go on medium just to keep it reasonable all the way through. And yeah, well, let's do this. Hopefully you'll all enjoy this game. It's a really good game. I like it.
I'm tired of traveling, or fighting superstition and its many manifestations. Even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believe there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make me skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Trasanti were the biggest pains. Me commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit in the hunt for their camp. We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when I was gonna pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep. I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life though, so I owe it to him. Just hope it's not too late.
And here we go. Clive Barker's Undying.
Jammed.
This is dramatic beginning. Yeah, it is a little bit. Anyway, so this is the horror game that I'm talking about, Clive Barker's Undying. It's a really good game, honestly. Really love it. I think all you will probably enjoy it. I really do. But anyhow, let me show you some of the horrors within. You can actually get attacked by these rats. You can't kill them, I don't believe, from my memory. Oh, by the way, if there are points during this where you see like a white line border in some of the screen, that's just because of the nature of how old this is and just what it does in full screen mode, so there's not a lot I can do about it, but hopefully it'll be alright.
You're Jeremiah's old war buddy, right?
Indeed.
That was the extent of the conversation. So this thing has a really cool ability other than doing this and getting rid of enemies, of course. It has the ability to like see things, so when it glows like this, it tends to indicate that you could see something in the environment. So we can do this. And there you have it. You can see things that you're basically not meant to be able to see. So like in the normal world, you obviously can't see it, right? But then in the undead world, you will be able to see it. It's really cool. Anyway, let's go inside.
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. His letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah was beginning to think that the letter never arrived in your hands. He's been quite anxious to see you. We've all been quite worried.
That conversation was great.
Jeremiah's now bedridden. Follow me and I'll show you to his living quarters.
Yeah, a lot of the conversations in this tend to be quite quick ones.
I apologize for the look of the house, but there's only a skeleton crew of servants now. Jeremiah let go of everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean. Because we've lost electricity to most parts of the house, we can only maintain the living quarters. This family's had so much tragedy. I hope you can help him.
No. I will not help him. Never. But anyway. So, a lot of people probably judge this in the fact that it looks quite dated. That's because it is dated, but it's still awesome either way.
Won't budge.
And as he says, it won't budge. Welcome to the Peeves, the poltergeist of this game. Looks a little Bioshocky and Call of Cthulhu-y. I would say it's more Call of Cthulhu-y if anything, but this game came out before both of them. I mean, obviously Call of Cthulhu was written as a book beforehand, but yeah. Either way, this is an old game, but an awesome one. It's definitely quite a dark game. There's no denying that. Yeah, about the white line around the screen, I mentioned it briefly earlier, but I'll mention it again. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just the nature of the wide screen that you get with this game. There are certain things that make it do that. Hopefully it won't always do that, but we'll just have to bear with it.
Patrick, you made it.
At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Apparently too long.
Patrick, I came back from the war only to find my entire estate in disarray. My brother Aaron disappeared first, and then my sister Bethany. My declining health is a result of an old war wound, and unfortunately, the symptoms are irreversible. I didn't summon you here to watch me die. I need your help.
Anything I can do. Just name it.
Strange events began happening around the manor. After thinning out my staff, they ransacked my estate, taking whatever they could carry. The rest of the help was quick to follow, as they feared rumors of my family's curse. I can't help but think it's more than a coincidence that strange happenings
Notice the
have
guy on the
increased
right.
since I've been back from the war. I want to get to the bottom of this, but I'm just too weak to investigate it myself. I'm relying on you to step in for me.
Of course, Jeremiah. The only reason I risk coming back here is to assist you however I can.
My thanks to you, Patrick.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like it came from downstairs.
I'll check it out. Lock the door behind me.
You gotta love the rapid movement. A completely normal portrait. Wait till you see it in a few minutes, Barbs. Then you'll be changing what you say there. It'll have a rice pudding in it. I wonder if we can get that key yet. I don't think so. Nah, not yet. Gotta wait for the servant person.
Can you describe what you can only see? As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
Oh yeah, I forgot he does that really cool animation where he just spins the revolver around while you're walking about. That was really cool, that. By the way, just for some context, people probably don't know why it's called Clive Barker's Undying. So, Undying is the actual story, the game. Clive Barker is actually an author who writes horror books, and he was part of the development team for creating this game. There's also another game of his that exists called Clive Barker's Jericho, which again he was somewhat a part of as well. That's why it's got Clive Barker in front of it. Just for some slight context there. Right. Oh, it's a shame the mirror doesn't show that. That would have been cool. Where is it? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh no, bad time to reload. There we are. Yes, the portraits are going to do Layers of Fear sort of stuff on you. Kind of, yes. This was the sort of game that did that thing before Layers of Fear did it. Christ, I think. I hope you're enjoying the lovely look of that. It's quite cool how they also make it say that your, bloody footprints when you stand in blood actually exist afterwards. That's really cool. Attention to detail right there. I'm stuck on a wall. You really don't want to get hit by one of these creatures either, because they take away a lot of health. I wish there was a way you could steady the revolver a bit more. Would be nice. Jesus, you're running a bit quickly. Oh my god, you are running so fast. Hold still. It's hard enough doing this without it moving everywhere. You know what, I'm going in here again. It's safer in this room. There we are. Yeah, Layers of Fear is actually a really good game as well. Maybe I'll do that on the channel again at some at some point. I've never actually done it on the channel, to be fair. I have played it before though. I enjoyed Layers of Fear.
Jammed.
I wouldn't mind playing the VR version of that game at some point. It was a good game, Layers of Fear, actually. Very clever. Oh, what a shot.
Help me, Patrick!
Secret room. Who doesn't love a bit of a secret room? I see you're a woman of culture. She is indeed. Guess I'm just a man of culture then. But yeah, Layers of Fear is a great game. This came way before Layers of Fear. It's funny, isn't it, how a lot of horror games pick up ideas from other older horror games going forward. I'd say a lot of horror games picked up stuff from this.
Those beasts were after me.
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate. Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Well, what happened?
Something answered. The ocean began to boil, and a great wind whipped against us as we stood in the circle, and my siblings huddled to the ground in fear. Eventually, the wind died, and the sea settled. Patrick, I know it sounds like the ravings of a dying man, but I believe those standing stones had something to do with this. What has once been a taint upon this family has now begun to manifest itself.
But you told me you're dying. Doesn't this curse end with you?
Who knows? My brothers and sisters are dead, but I don't think they're really gone. I've heard some servants whispering. They think they've seen Lisbeth on the estate. My family has come for me. I sense them, Patrick. By now, you and I know the supernatural exists. You saw the Howlers. And what about our encounters with the Tersante during the war? You still even carry the Gelzebah stone with you.
It's a token of the shaman's life I took. That's all.
I found a scroll with a picture of the Gelzebah on it. I believe it contains the way to awaken the stone's dormant power.
Very well. Let me study this scroll overnight, and I'll see what I can do in the morning.
This house still hides many secrets. I'm counting on you to reveal them and put an end to this mess.
I like the way he's just willingly happy to actually go to sleep in this mansion full of creatures that are killing everyone and ghosts that are basically killing everyone as well. Very trusting there. Also, morning, Alex. Actually, night time here where I am, but either way, thank you and welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Also, I really love mysteries. I have to figure out what happened. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you're going to check out the second Layers of Fear game? Yeah, the second one is not as good as the first one in my opinion. They're very different games actually. Very different games, to be honest. The second one's not terrible, but the first one's 1,000 times better. And it's not really like Layers of Fear 2 is not really like the portrait kind of fear that you got in the first game. It's a very different experience on that front. It's not Hogwarts Mystery. What, Layers of Fear 2? Layers of Fear 2 is not going to be Hogwarts Mystery, don't worry about that.
Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Apparently, Elizabeth's room was broken into last night during the commotion.
Where's her room?
Just down the hall from here. It's quite a mess.
Well, in that case, let's take a closer look, shall we? This will be your chance to take a look at something that might look a little bit strange. Actually, before we go there, I don't think we could go here yet.
Won't budge.
Not yet. And Bethany's room, might as well do this.
Need a key.
So he knows he needs a key. Cool, and this we can't do.
Won't budge.
Right, go on, let's go.
Tell me what you know about Lisbeth.
Why, she was a fetching young lass. Quite the fiery temper, though. She could be placid and calm 1 minute, and then suddenly she's spitting curses and swinging her nails at you like an animal. 'Tis a pity her mother died birthing her.
Indeed.
Following her mother's death, I'd raised Lisbeth like my own. In the end, the wasting sickness got her. I'd cared for her when she was sick and watched her wither away to nothing. Pity a young woman has to die in the spring of her life. Now she rests with her poor mother at the family mausoleum. The groundskeeper claims to have seen her recently. Oh man, seeing a ghost is never a good omen.
Where can I find this groundskeeper?
He's out in the gardens. You can get there through the kitchen.
Your knowledge is appreciated. Thank you.
Right, here's the fun bit. See that lovely looking portrait? Let's take a look at it in a different view. Looks nice, doesn't it? Real improvement.
This house needs a priest.
Definitely not something I was expecting to hear. This house needs a priest. Love it. Hello. Right, I want all the med kits around. I need lots of med kits in this game. What are you doing? No idea what he's doing. Right. What we will do... Actually... You know what? Sorry, not that one. I want this one. Yeah, ectoplasm. We want ectoplasm. And we will actually get this out. Right. He's off.
Help me!
Oh well. She didn't last very long, did she? So much for looking after Elizabeth. She's dead. I wonder if the guy ran in here.
Need a key.
I guess he did not run in there. Nice rock. Yeah. I've never played Hogwarts Mystery in my life, and I never plan to play it in my life. I'm glad I didn't play it. It's personally, in my opinion, not something I really care for, especially with like the microtransaction stuff on it. Wait, how did you survive that? Literally, how did you survive that? The other woman got absolutely massacred. You seem to have just got a bleeding arm. You are one lucky man, buddy. Very lucky.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. Oh yeah, this is the room where you can hear Bethany. It's cool how cool the reflections in the mirrors are. I like that. This actually, yeah, this and then this. So for the context of that bed scene there, the other woman, Elizabeth, who was the daughter who died recently or whatever, she's basically the one that was given birth to by her mother who died when giving birth to her. That's the bed that she was given birth on. There's the context to that. Oh, and by the way, Bethany is not the mother. Bethany is another daughter. Oh God! Oh, hello. You lot aren't supposed to come into this room. You're supposed to stay downstairs. Not fair. Oh, that's one of the big ones. careful with these creatures sometimes. Wait, there's another one. Where is it? It's outside. I guess it's in here somewhere.
Stuck.
Stuck. Won't budge. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Where is it? Are they under the stairs? They're under the stairs, aren't they? Yep, they're under the stairs. Oh my god, please just die. Thank you. Jeez. Hello, dead person. I'll have the key, though. The servant key.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. Let's go. Also, thank you, Fly, for saying nice rock. My rock is pretty damn awesome, actually. I don't know how your friend plays the whole thing, Barbs. I have literally no idea how your friend played the whole game. There's something very impressive about that they were able to sit through all of it. There you go, you get to see all the demonic looks of all the family members. There they all are. They're all very, very demonic looking. That's their normal forms. So that's Elizabeth. Oh, actually, keep that. Oh.
Jam.
Jammed. Whoa, budge. Wow, I give him credit for actually getting through the whole thing in the end, because that's quite something, that. Considering I would never ever play the game in my life because of its pay to win system. Just not interested. It didn't really, to me, I never thought it looked like a game that looked particularly that incredibly interesting. I guess it was alright, but it was nothing particularly groundbreaking to me whenever I looked at it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't play tons of mobile games, but, you know. For me, mobile game days are Game Boy games, which I still play, you know, to this day. I really enjoy Game Boy games. Actually, I would say that Game Boy games are a lot more fun than phone games a lot of the time, actually. Crazy, really, but there you go. Should we go in here yet?
Stuck.
Stuck. That'll be a no then. Hello, cook. Somehow you are alive.
Is that the door to the gardens?
Yes, it is. However, I don't have the key. I lent it to the maid. I believe she is cleaning Herr Keisinger's room today. It's located in the east wing of the house.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
Damn, I honestly thought I had the key already because I picked one up.
Jammed.
I guess not.
Need a key.
No, of course not. Oh well, I tried. It's fine. It's jammed.
Jammed.
Jammed. Won't budge.
Won't budge.
Jesus. Where the hell is she? Oh, she's there. Thanks for that, Bethany. I really appreciate it. I don't even know where you are, but I appreciate it. Or was that Elizabeth? That might have been Elizabeth, actually. I'm not sure which one that was. I didn't really get to see. Probably was Elizabeth, actually, because I'm pretty sure Bethany doesn't actually appear in the game properly until, like, near the end.
Jammed.
Yeah, I think from my memory, Bethany appears, like, right at the end of the game, pretty much. And that's about it. Oh, yeah, this bit.
Where is it? I know it is around here someplace. Ah, here it is.
He literally is Peeves of this game, Aaron. It's remarkable. Speed running Hogwarts Mystery. I don't think speed running Hogwarts Mystery is quite possible, to be honest with you. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Actually, can I? Nah. Alright. I think we're done in here. Thank you, Aaron, for the book. I appreciate it. Oh, good. More of you. Oh, you're running away for once. That makes a change. It was literally run away. Oh, no, no. Oh, yeah. Ah. It's always nice to kill. I think they're actually meant to be wolves, those, but they don't really look much like wolves.
Hall of Paintings. There is the truth. Image becomes reality. He will rise again. The ritual continues through our blood.
No, we even get Bethany again making her look thing. I love the way you get Bethany doing that. Just get this really creepy sound of just ugh. We did look at this earlier, Bethany, but we'll look at it again just to please you. Why not? Done. Whoa, budge. Right. Revolver. I've already looked. You've already seen it. Somebody should mod the game to give Peeves voice lines. Yeah, I mean, that would be something. Totally be possible. I somehow don't think that'll be happening anytime soon. I would quite like to see a remaster of this game, to be honest with you. Actually, are you going to stay there? No, you're going to just be there. Fair enough. Okay, what about here? Oh, there's so many places to go.
Bethany often used this room as her office after Jeremiah left for the war.
Thanks for the insight. Oh, is this the, like, disturbing baby portrait? Actually, can I just do this? Yes, I can. Yeah, there it is, the disturbing baby portrait. For context, by the way, all the portraits that are showing up, like the really horrifying looks and that, are all the family members that are basically dead. And have become monsters.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Really? Your voice changed quickly. This, please. Well, it's the Harry Potter Knights. Or as we saw Neville earlier going, I know they can't do anything, but they creep me out. Oh god, that's a lot. Oh, okay, that's way more than I gave it credit for. Whoa. Okay. Ow. Ow. Whoa.
Jammed.
Yeah, I know the door's jammed. I'm well aware of that. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Quick, ectoplasm. Whew, jeez. Right, I want a med kit, please. How do I use it again? There we go, Q. That's the one. Alright, nice. Oh my god, am I gonna have to use another one? Alright, we'll use another one. Might as well heal up a fair bit, why not? Yeah, that'll do. Tell you what we should do before we get too carried away. We should save the game. That would be a good idea. Actually, before we go that way. Gotta love the cool statue. He really does have the Peeves vibes. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Interesting. He basically is Peeves, but just a much more terrifying one. That doesn't have a lot of jokes. Is this the only game in the series? Yes. It's not meant to be a series, this one. It's just meant to be the single game.
Won't budge.
The other game, Clive Barker's Jericho, was meant to be a series. Thanks for that door. Was meant to be a series, yeah.
Stuck.
It was meant to have 3 games, but in the end, because the first one wasn't received very well, mainly because it was a bit rushed. Yeah, the others did not end up existing. But Clive Barker basically effectively wrote it so that there was going to be more of them. It was a shame that the other games didn't happen, to be honest, because I think they would have been really good. I personally think that Clive Barker's Jericho is not that bad. It's not a terrible game by any means. It's not perfect, but it's definitely not terrible. Yeah, maybe one day I'll play Jericho on the channel. We'll see. I don't know if I want to finish Jericho though. I played that game all the way to the end before. It was alright, but it just... I think it's more the fact that the AI partners that you have in the game, that you have to work and play with all the time, are kind of dumb. That's one of the main reasons why the game wasn't like much. Ow, I can't see. 5 health. Blimey. Quick, no. Oh, and there goes his head. Well, that's the end of our protagonist. But yeah, I think it's because the AI basically wasn't that great, so in the end it just wasn't really that fun. Which was a shame. Now we'll do the look quick. Oi, the look quickly. There wasn't anything in here, was there? Oh yeah, there was this. Quickly grab that. Right. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Oh god, there's one right there.
Stop.
Ow. Yeah, love watching me yell at the AI in Goblet of Fire. I'm sure you did. Yeah, the AI in Clive Barker's Jericho is quite different. I think the best way to put it is it's more annoying than Goblet of Fire, because the thing with Goblet of Fire is usually it's just annoying when it comes to moving a block or something, and then you just deal with that. But with with Clive Barker's Jericho, it's a matter of life or death situation when playing the game is the problem. And yeah, let's just say that when that doesn't work, it becomes a very big problem. Oh, ow. Did you have to jump in front of me? Quickly, reload. I don't have time to switch to ectoplasm. I'm looking forward when we get to the enemies that have guns. They're more reasonable to deal with. Nice. This is kind of like a really random but also cool looking part of the house. It just looks awesome. But it doesn't fit with any of the rest of the house that we've seen so far. Oh, there was one behind me. What do you know? That was quite lucky that I didn't run into the one behind me. These things take off a lot of health. Oh, come on. Thank you. Yeah, so here's the thing, just to give it a bit more context with the whole AI of Clive Barker's Jericho. The thing about it is when you're in a situation where you have a team and every team member has a different ability, and in a fight, when you need a specific ability to be used by that team member, but that team member's AI is too stupid when you're using a different team member because you needed their ability, that other team members run out into the middle of the open and got murdered by a load of enemies, and then you've got to be able to go and revive them, but then the other team members all run out into the open and get killed as well. So then it ends up falling pretty much on you because every team member is dead. But the problem is, in that game, to go and revive someone, it takes a long time to sit in front of them and go like this with your hand to get them back up. By the time you do that, in certain situations where you have something like a minigun turret all the time shooting at you and you can't kill them, basically, it's impossible, because by the time you get somebody up, you die. So then you kind of have to choose between one team member, and it just becomes a nightmare. So yeah, that's why I really don't like the AI at all in Jericho, because it's just so dumb. If it worked well and actually did what it was supposed to do, then it wouldn't be such a big deal. It would be absolutely fine. But unfortunately, it's just not the case. Oh, can I look at this one? I keep doing this. No, there is a portrait somewhere I can look at. I'm just trying to remember where it is. Oh, I want that. Is it in here? Ah, I want that. Oh god. Ectoplasm time.
Locked.
Need the widow's key. That's nice. Unrelated question. What was the best live concert you've ever been to? The best live concert.
What is that?
So the best live concert I ever went to was Pendulum, actually, if you know the band. Oh god, it's one of these things. Yeah, if you know the bands, they're like a drum and bass sort of band, electric drum and bass to be accurate, but yeah, one of them. Yeah, it was when I saw them at the O2 Arena, which was really awesome because they had this thing where, because it was inside a stadium that had a ceiling, they could do cool effects for their songs. And so they did a load of really awesome effects for each song, pretty much. Not every single one, but pretty much all of them. And one of them I distinctly remember being super awesome, and that was the song Tarantula. And of course, Tarantula is a giant spider. So they had a big, massive model of a spider that was floating above the crowd, and then they had one of the singers basically come out of the spider on a cable and float above everyone while singing the song. It was really awesome, actually.
Won't budge.
But they had other cool stuff as well, like for watercolor they had a load of different like funky lights with water moving around and so on. That was really cool. Slam, where they had this like famous thing with the guy who's a bit of an overweight guy, basically. He came on and did stuff. That was really cool. What else was there? They had like the UFO thing for their sort of like Alien album and stuff. It was really cool. Honestly, probably the best, you know, live band sort of concert I ever went to. Slipknot were great as well, actually. Slipknot were really fun. I enjoyed Slipknot.
Jammed.
Is this the portrait? Yes. This is the portrait. That was the one I was looking for. This one. So this is one of the realms that you go to later on in the game. It's kind of like a sort of hell, I guess, but at the same time not hell. It's a bit strange and hard to explain, but you'll see it when we get to it. There he is. He's actually not a family member specifically, this guy, but he is a really evil, annoying guy in the game. And actually, his section of the game is super long, and it's the whole of that area, basically. That's his section of the game. Actually, I should probably put on ectoplasm again. It's quite cool how Bethany, one of the family members, always tells you when you go into certain rooms, like, you know, you need to look at this in a specific view.
Jammed.
It's like she's trying to help the guy that I'm playing as, even though she's evil. But fair play to her. You can't break those. You can break other ones later, but not those. Ah yes, the famous secret fireplace. I remember this. Can't use it yet, but we will later. Before I go into your weird realm, mate, I just want to look at something.
Stuck. Jammed.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's go into your weird realm then. Come on. Yeah, it was a really awesome live performance, that, from Pendulum. That. I don't think that Pendulum will ever do that sort of thing again, especially now that there are less band members than there used to be. But I could be wrong. They're, you know, they might do some more again. Can I not just save over it? No. Alright. Can I really not just save over that? Pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to save over that. Alright, delete then. Yeah, alright. Fine, I guess we're just gonna do this every time. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Pendulum are only a 3-man band now. They used to be 5, I think. 5 or 6 members, but they're not like that any longer. Also, back when I saw them then, that was a long time ago. They've had a long hiatus during that time period. Because I saw them back in 2010. And then they only just came back, like properly came back in roughly Yeah, roughly 20, sort of 21, I guess, was when they really came back. They made a song during 2020, but that was all. Oh, Hellfire, nice. Oh, well now you open, of course. Anyway, I guess we should go down here then. Come on then. Ow. Actually, we should use a health kit. Oh, My Chemical Romance. Yes, I know them. Been a long time since they've done a lot, to be fair, that's really put them on the map actually now. But yes, they're an alright band. Right, boss fight here, isn't it?
I'll show you real magic.
Ow, ow, ow. Alright, I guess he's running off then. Is he coming back? I don't think he's coming back. No. I don't think he's coming back. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to make that? I don't trust myself with that one. I really don't trust myself with this. So, we'll see what happens. That's alright, good. Oh yes, we get this thing. This is quite a cool weapon, this actually. Oh yeah, that really cool effect where they have everything sort of like go upside down at points in this. That's quite neat, that. So cool. Do you want to do what I'm telling you to do? Really? That's not gonna put it out. Really? Oh, come on. That should totally put out the fire. Not moving. Wait, where'd you go? Oh my god. There's still more of you. finally the fire's out. Yeah. Woo. Oh, another one. Why am I not surprised? Ow. You're supposed to be frozen. Ow. Ow. Oh, hello. You're a bit closer than I would have liked, mate. Way too close. Oh, actually, I want that health kit. That would be nice. Thank you. Oh, go away. Jeez. Never ending.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. Oh, we go
Stuck.
right now. Stuck. More health kits. We're getting a lot of health kits, which is nice. I think we should be all good. Hello, Albatross. The one and only Mr. Albatross. Goodbye, Albatross.
Jammed.
Jammed. Won't budge. At this point, I've kind of given up on things like concerts and that during times of COVID. I almost don't really consider it worth it. Almost better off just waiting until things are a bit more normal. That's the way to do it. Actually, is this open yet?
Jammed.
No. Ow, what the... Oh, hello. See, the thing is, in America, where I assume you guys are at, you're probably more likely to have your concerts kept on than over here in the UK, where everything just gets cancelled. It's almost better off just not even trying in this country. There's no point. Oh, it was down here actually, wasn't it? I wanted to look at something.
Jammed.
Oh, there's more health.
Stuck.
Nice. Wasn't expecting there to be more health. Will you die? Oh my god, there are just endless of these things. You guys never stop spawning and it's getting annoying. Oh my days. Just get me out of there. Get me out of there. Actually from the Czech Republic? Well, fair enough.
Won't budge.
I don't know what it's like over there, to be fair, with concerts and things, but I can tell you in the UK it's not a lot of fun.
Won't budge.
Ow, what? How did you hurt me? You weren't even out of the ground yet. Well, I guess that door isn't going to work. Literally can't see. I guess we're going to the church then. Not like we have much of a choice, given the situation we're in. come on, you were frozen. Oh, what the...
Won't budge.
It won't budge. When will it ever budge?
Won't budge.
Your doors are forever cursed. Oh, it's gotta be one of the most difficult mansions to navigate around if you were in real life, because every door you go through seems to be jammed. Well, wouldn't it in real life?
Locked.
Oh yeah, Aaron's room. Aaron's room's actually pretty cool. Oh, there's Aaron. Do you mind? I've forgotten how you get around him. How do I get around you? There is a way to get around him, or is it just moving this way? And then he disappears? I can't remember if he disappears if I do this. No? There is a way to do it. How do I get rid of you? Is it with this? Oh, there we go. Maybe not. Alright. Fair enough, Aaron. I will leave you be. Fantastic. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yes, I am well aware that the door is stuck, Patrick. I am well aware of that. I don't care about the door. I care about us surviving here. Alright. Whew. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. I was about to say I think that's all of them, but I was very wrong. Oh, come on. It's not like I could move anyway. I was stuck inside of the monster. Old Harry Potter games bring everyone together. I mean, to be fair, that is true. They do bring people together, absolutely. I mean, Harry Potter is a very widespread franchise. What can we say? It's a big deal. Actually, just so we...
Need a key.
There we go, good. Yeah, you can just chill out there, Aaron. Jammed. Won't budge. I hate these monsters. Although surprisingly they are less annoying than those small monsters. Oh Christ, sorry. Alright, good, let's go through this door. Ah. Oh, not another one. You lot ever go away for just a few seconds? Nice mirror. There you go, you get to see the inside of our character. I hope you're all enjoying. Look at those lovely teeth, man. Look at those lovely teeth. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, okay. I just saw behind me this monster and was like, yeah, okay, move. Wait, if you can light things with your fingers, why haven't you been setting these creatures on fire? It would have made a big difference, you know. Ah. I don't know whether to actually pick that up yet or not, to be fair. You know what, screw it, let's do it. Your friends took the mick out of you for playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on PC? They're not friends, they're psychopaths. How dare they? It's one of the greatest games to ever be made. Oh god, I got the wrong spell out. Anyway, I'm glad that finding me to get that sort of stuff sorted out has fixed everything for you, and now you have people that enjoy Harry Potter games again, because that's the way it should be. Screw the other people. They're not worthy. They're fakes. Fakes. They aren't true HP lovers. Oh, I finally found the place to use the servant's key that I got like probably half an hour ago now. I got that ages ago.
Need a key.
So long ago I got that servant key. Jeez.
Won't budge.
What budge?
Stuck.
Stuck. Oh,
Jammed.
not quite what I was expecting it to do. Oh nice, what are these? Are these magnum ammo? Silver bullets, ah. It's actually quite helpful. Although I've got this really cool gun here.
Won't budge. Jammed.
Alright, we'll go this way. Fine. Need a key. Whoa, budge.
Jammed.
Jams.
Won't budge. Won't budge. Jammed.
Well, that was a short visit. Alright, I guess we'll go the other way. They'd be like, oh, there's Barbara playing Harry Potter again.
Jammed.
How dare they? They obviously don't know the realm of Harry Potter, and they also don't know the rice pudding and how important that is. They're fakes, Barb. They're fakes. I love the way you're known as Barbs to me pretty much all the time now. That is your new name, Barbs. Oh, I wonder if the cook will still be alive.
Jammed.
This will be a moment to withhold. I don't think the cook will be alive somehow. Oh, that was actually quite effective. Are you alive, cook? Wherever you are. Interesting. Well, I think that answers what the cook decided to do.
Stuck.
She legged it and put a freaking thing in front of the door. Oh no, there's the cook. Right, well the cook is dead. So, right. So somebody else did that. At this point, who isn't dead? Everyone seems to be dead. Literally every single person I talk to in this game dies. It's amazing, really, that anyone is even alive. Oh. We'll come back to you. Oh, go away. Oh, I've got a freeze gun now. You lot are nothing to me.
Jammed.
Why would I use the revolver when you lot can get destroyed by a freeze gun? Alright, come on then. How dark it is. It's pretty dark, to be fair. Oh god. Right. Ooh. Molotov cocktail done. And again. What is this? Alright, here we are.
Stuck.
Literally won't be able to see if I don't use this.
Jammed. Stuck.
Well, I'm glad all the doors are stuck. Oh well. Right, where's the way out? Next time. Granted, there won't be a next time, but next time, put some lights down there, yeah? Alright, let's go outside. They're definitely rice pudding haters. Well, they're a disgrace then, aren't they, really? Yeah, a lot of the doors you can't open in this game, you open them later on, that's the point. It's meant to be one of those games where you progress through, like, the mansion over time, but you also go outside the mansion to other places. It's kind of like a... You might think that the entire mansion is the game, but really is not. There's so much outside of this mansion to do. Endless amounts of stuff to do, actually. It's ridiculous how big this game is, to be honest, for when it was released. 2001 is pretty massive, actually. But yeah, anyway. It's a door situation, there's no denying it. Doors can be a bit of a pain, but it's alright, it's fine. We'll deal with it. With friends? Nah, we're more than friends. Way more than friends, Peter. We're emoji friends. And more than that as well, we're rice pudding friends. There you go. Right. Actually, I can't remember, there's some stuff to look at out here. It might be. Actually, that's the guy I need to talk to. Let's go the other way quick.
Stuck.
Oh, hello. I guess you're the guy I need to talk to, actually.
What can you tell me about Lisbeth?
I've seen her. I've seen poor Elizabeth on the heather.
When?
I was coming back to the manor one evening, and I saw a silhouette perched atop a hill. At first, I thought it was a banshee, but I caught a glimpse of her face by the family mausoleum. It was Lisbeth, poor dear.
Family mausoleum?
It's to the west of the main house, through the trees.
Is that near the standing stones by chance?
Standing stones? You have no need to go out there. There's nothing but bad luck and suffering for all who visited that island. I'll unlock the gate to the outer grounds, but I assure you that venturing out to the standing stones will lead to no good.
Perfect. In that case, let's go to the standing stones.
Stuck, stuck, stuck. Jammed, stuck, jammed, jammed. Won't budge. Jammed, won't budge. Won't budge. Jammed, stuck, stuck, jammed. Won't budge. Jammed.
These weeds are driving me crazy.
Oh, there's a gardener that's like about to die. Interesting. Well. Okay, I guess he ran into my shot. Alright, well, I did try to save you, but guess that didn't really work out, did it? Well, I killed the monster that killed you, if that makes you feel any better, buddy. Actually, I kind of want to know what happens if you save him. 'Cause I don't remember. Where's the person to kill? So then I just respawn. You'll do. Let me kill you. Hi, buddy. I'm here to kill you. There we are. Perfect. Oh. I love that. I kill him and it's just like, right, play the cutscene. Play the cutscene now. Ow. Ow. What the hell? How are you still alive? Die already. Jesus. What was that all about? Are you gonna talk? Really? You're not gonna talk? Are you serious? After all that effort, you're not gonna talk? You're just gonna go back to trimming a hedge? This isn't this isn't PC Hagrid, mate. You don't just get your shears and go... Alright, fair enough. Not even a thanks for saving your life. I'll just leave you to die next time. Jeez. He's in shock. What do you mean he's in shock? He isn't in shock. That's no excuse. Oh yeah, the poisonous plant things that you go to later on in the game. Hello, mate.
What are you doing here?
Just tell me where that trail heads off to.
Bethany used to go horseback riding in the hills, but that was so long ago.
That's a bit of an unfortunate name, isn't it? Anyway, you mentioned a really, really nice conversation there that did absolutely nothing for me. So thanks. Well, Budge. Jammed. Yeah, I've already seen this cutscene, thanks. Cool, you open that door and then we'll get going. Ah, perfect, thank you very much. See you later, buddy. Whee! Oh yes, now we get to... Oh yes, the mausoleum bit. Oh mate. Oh, by the way, that map that you saw on the screen there is the entirety of the game. That's the size of it. It's pretty big. Right, where's Bethany? I know she's here. There she is.
You're more of a mule than a man.
Oh no, that's not Bethany, that's Elizabeth. Yeah, it's Elizabeth, that one. Oh. You're more of a meal than a rice pudding. Oh, hello. What's quite nice about this gun actually is it has infinite ammo. I really like that. It's quite handy. Beautiful. I do like the skybox, even though it's obviously quite dated by today's standards. It does look really nice. Really nice skybox. But yes, it is a bit dated. You're running away, Barbs. Dearie me. Running away for steak, I hope. But that's alright. Thanks for stopping by both streams, Barbs. I appreciate it. And yeah, well, I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you bring rice pudding to the next one. Right.
Won't budge.
Won't budge.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. Oh, there's an enemy right there. Where's the enemy gone? How do I do this again? Ow. Not that. Quick. Ah. So you just walk up to it, it's just this jammed, okay. Or should I say, whoa, budge? Oh, good. Hello. Ectoplasm has been amplified. Not what I needed. Not what I needed. I wanted health. Damn it. Oh my god. Get up the stairs. Right, I need my health kits back, please. Where's my health? This one, please. Desperately need that. Whew. That was close, man. Oh, good. There's more of me. Of course there is. Why are you guys getting so strong? They're actually quite dangerous. Oh yes, one of the warrior dudes. Alright. Oh my god, he moves so slowly when he's crouching. Jeez. Oh, is this the bit with the skeletons? It's not the bit with the skeletons, is it? They're kind of annoying. Oh, look who it is. Oh, more of you. What do you know? Ow. Thank you. Might as well do another heal while we're at it. Oh, this is the bit with the skeletons. The skeletons don't look that bad, but when there's tons of them all at once, it's bad. They can be really, really tough to take down, actually. Oh, he got back up again. And that one as well. Actually, I can't remember if you needed another power up to be able to actually properly kill them. Might have done, I don't really remember. Alright. Oh, well, we got rid of the skeletons for the most part. Actually, I should probably stand back, because that will hurt me. Right, we'll go in there in a minute. Let's just grab these first. Very nice. Okay, right, let's go. More dangerous areas that are totally not going to get me killed. Right, come on. Oh, good, skeletons. Right, climb up. Pause Have you ever played any of the Mafia games? Mafia 1 and 2 are actually, yeah, developed by, really? They were developed by your next door neighbour. Wow. That's quite cool actually. That is pretty cool. Yes, I played Mafia 1 back on the PS2, the old one, years ago. And then I played Mafia 2 on the 360. I never played Mafia 3, mainly because it wasn't particularly loved by people. And I do want to play the remake of Mafia 1, because it does look quite good. But, I mean, to be fair, at the moment, I'm just waiting for the prices to come down a little bit more. But I do want to play them, because they would actually be quite nice to play. Oh, come on, you could get up on that. Please. No. Okay, fine. Nah, I can't do that. I think I need the upgrade before I can do that. Ah, there's the boat that takes me over to the Stone Island. Ow, what the hell? Takes me over to the Stone Island. We'll do that in a sec. Oh, yes. We'll have to use it. Oh my god, that is a lot of skeletons. Way too many skeletons. Okay, let's just leave the skeletons be, I think. We're gonna go on this. Hell yeah. Alright, we made it. We made it over to the Stone Circle Island. Well, I think this is the Stone Circle Island, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's quite cool to hear about the Mafia games actually there, Peter. That is cool. Ah. Ah, he left behind a med kit. How nice of him. Where is it? Ow. Okay, don't know. Oh god, it's the guys with the guns. I've not got the right gun. Yes, you will see me in hell, buddy, because you're dead. A good try. Really? Oh, alright. So I think the original Mafia is still better than the remake overall. But I would still recommend, especially if you get it on the sale. Yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about the remake, and to be honest, the remake does look quite impressive, actually. I know it also changes up the game quite a bit from what it originally was. But yeah, I'd be interested to get the remake of it at some point. But the thing is, I would happily get the remake on its own of Mafia 1. But in some ways, I'd rather get all 3 games just like together in one pack on Steam. So you get the remake of 1, the remaster of 2, and the remaster of 3. Just is a bit more worthwhile doing that. Oh good, it won't budge when there's a monster. Of course it won't. Ow.
Won't budge.
Yeah, definitely ain't going that way. Alright. Yeah, it's been a long time since I actually played the Mafia games. Like, Mafia 2 was the last one I played, and that was a very, very long time ago. God, when even was that? It was like back when it
Need a
basically
key.
came out. Ow. Yeah, that was a long time ago, that. There's a horse. Hi, horse. Oh no, donkey. Alright, fair enough. Can I ride you anyway? It would be really ideal. I guess not. Oh, it's this bit. Oh no. And you know what? On that incredible bombshell, because this bit is a bit of a pain in the ass, having to fight people with guns all the time, I remember it quite well. It's also kind of lengthy dealing with all of it. We will carry on with this in the future, and we'll do this next bit. At least we got it saved, so we're all ready to go. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, as it's kind of late where I am, and I still haven't eaten my dinner that's next to me, so I should really do that, and then go to sleep. But anyway, I appreciate everybody that came out to both the Prison of Azkaban and also Clive Barker's Undying streams today. It was awesome having everybody about, and yeah, it's nice to actually cover this game on the channel. I like this game a lot. It's been a while since I've properly played it now, but it's still a really good game that I really enjoy and do remember quite fondly, of course, but helps that I played it as a little kid too. Anyway, thank you everyone for popping by, and I guess really all I can say in regards to future streams at the moment is just wait and see. I can't really say exactly when I might be next streaming just yet, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully either be at some point next week or at the weekend, but we'll just have to see. But either way, there will still be videos coming, so you'll still have all of that. So, I guess I'll leave it there. I think the next streams that I will do, though, will be carrying on with Prison of Azkaban PS2, and obviously trying to finish that off probably in a stream or two. And then, this, really, and I guess either we'll carry on with this for the streams for a little while, as it is quite a long game, or we'll do some other games on the side as well. I mean, we've still got Knights of the Old Republic and stuff as well, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll think about it and mix it up a bit. I don't want to always just do Harry Potter, because it'd be nice to mix and do a few other games as well as just Harry Potter. Obviously I love Harry Potter, as does everyone else, but it would be nice to do some other games on live streams and not just HP. But anyway, I will leave it like that, and thank you, Pete. I will hopefully enjoy my dinner. And yeah, either way, see you all when I see you then. See you in a bit.